Aklito kokama tuodiana go kaome aklasuwe kokama yeina dauma holo poke.
Dallas Club Bukale Papa Plava Toya Mahaya class Sagat for Macbade Bahabo yo Denkona Cancers of Airway Association of North America. Wobo, a Yima Pop Belagini Joy Davis Abinasia, a dojo declared your papa, but the Mabama Fitofina Chopoyama Topper, one I talk Kayo Banaji Yigala Zama, one Naya, a Union Mania Fit to my Jagoma Train Neota, a document Lene Popli by Ganyan Kakanazak Gladiade Kayo Yoga Fun Club, Yadanu. Du vovoa de konu vovo haji diga du kala kachacha klama bu bitoke a pa kala wana maboma ba vovoa we a jerodo ya ji komia no ko kla for Lawrence daga du ha ka popone ba leke o ga fian ngon ko ne fo am pa vava ama dong ne ba le bobo da le gbegbe emi ato kwenya ba mi afwa gboro ji to www.dallasairways.org aji hena nko ngolo he a dodo dama ji bu bo ho la fi mai ka won to na te wa chia fa a kana nya jefa alo won fa ha to chawo klon fa dodo ho la fi mai na chia fa kana nya zoro dodo ya o ji bokwa a jefa alo hotel on top boga chia ka klon to email ji hena dodo su wo anya me pa wu jerodo ya nkle for Lawrence daga du ha fi da fi mo si kwa ka popo ha gare me rekla ba bia ya ba nya te pe onya ba ne nya ngon ko hena vava ko ke jenen dingu du fama here a fi ma de me ba ma kwa rila mi ha fi he nya te pa tutu tue onya ai da dia nya do le ka bia me kwa kama na na mi akata mi nya ba mi ato bi hena nko ngolo ka ba he amina na ma de nya te pa ton to agbo na mi fofo ma no mi to e ba ngolo ko ka ba o enule susu o na nya kwa ma joro je fa ya kwa ndindu du fama he ali no fa akanya nyi bubu ike gala ma joro je fa ya nha nya never atewa mlo nyi fa ba do jojo we have na ifa ha la amia to o ami va ne mi adu pa ya ma CEANA zala chododo mabo vovoa o me he akpa na mi
Yawe mi kona kwagama to bitra moro. Yawe mi kona kwagama to bitra moro. Le bitra moro.
Welcome to Africulture, hosted by yours truly, Makafui Laruba, also known as Nicole, where we dive into the amazing traditions and vibrant and rich cultures of Africa. Let's celebrate the beauty of our heritage together. This is Africulture. Let's get it started.
CEANA 2025. Come and have a unique experience in Dallas, Texas.
Ago na miapete milemiakpe bemiva 32nd annual CEANA convention le Dallas Fort Worth. Dallas. Big D. Miva yapakpong tepe.
Aha. CEANA 2025. Mano bobo edolo. Miva midwaza. We want me at the Cornwall Friday evening. Sunday me our picnic. Me our church service. And all les zanzazata miniva.
Tata nyo plego fonyo mi do bonsoir na mi lo. Mi do bonsoir na mi apata mi de kukuna mi be mi klo mi ape famille o valo. Mi klo mi ape famille o mi afa po Dallas da. Mi adu azan. Azalo.
Azase.
Azale kongbe.
Azale wa.
Welcome to Africulture right here on CEANA TV and Chadi Wanoko. I thank you for joining us this afternoon. We thank God for keeping us alive today. We are breathing today. We get another chance of life today. So I thank God for you, for me. We are breathing today. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate your support. Today, I am here with Dr. Tsatsu today. That's why you can see I'm representing CEANA right now, as you can see. We are going to be talking about CEANA updates, and we are going to be talking about the Dallas, a little bit high level of a little bit of what is going on right now. There has been a lot of update, a lot of development, and you guys have seen on CEANA Central and other shows on CEANA TV here. But I haven't had Dr. Tsatsu on for since last year. So since 2000, it's been like 2024. It hasn't been here. So he's here with me. I was hoping he was going to be here with Tugby because Tugby, Tugby speaks a lot highly about him. So I was hoping the two of them can be on the show. But due to some issues, Tugby is not here. But Dr. Tsatsu promised he's going to come back. Okay, he's going to come back. We can have the two of them with Tugby on the show. I think it's going to be very interesting. So Dr. Tsatsu is here. We have his time with us. And I want him to just give us a high level and let us know what had happened, because they have done a lot on CEANA side, high level, and then, the CEANA convention. So stay with me. If you're on the show, online, watching, please let me know where you're watching from. If you have not subscribed to CEANA TV, please subscribe to CEANA TV, subscribe to Chatting with Nicole, share the link with somebody, please share the link with somebody. If you are watching right now, I want you to share with somebody, invite somebody to join us so that we can do this. The more we are, the better it is, the more fun we are going to have. So I want you to tune in every Sunday, 4 p.m. 4 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. GMC. I want you to invite somebody to be on a call with us, online with us. Nyato fufonye dada nye no vinyo miawe zon kaka miawe zon miawe java odo miawe va doge miale begbe me gengbe mi abigwa miawe java odo. Donc anda pena mi be mi le kami kudomi mi na mianya fi ke mi le joindre so ne mi ma abonné na CEANA TV wa mi abonné na CEANA TV. Mi abonné na Chatting with Nicole wa mi abonné na Chatting with Nicole. Même mi partager lien na mo wa joindre mi parce que information que mi déjà partager elle est very important, elle est très très important. Mi la pon poso CEANA be update on ti mi la gba pon poso in ya CEANA Dallas CEANA convention 2025 les Dallas 2025 les Dallas. So mi invite a me don't wa joindre mi nyemnya Dr. Tsatsu do English. We don't know, but most of it's going to be in English. Easy. Mima in one bajiji sugon. Enta mi no kami kudomi lo maglo Dr. Tsatsu va mi akpobena enyaka wele mi la gloma. Mi amero mi jesi Dr. Tsatsu donc à ma pleva parce que dernière fois que les filles année passée yebeva ben no mi adome donc à ma pleva ne mi akpobele ke no la idoma Dr. Tsatsu. Welcome back to
Nicole. Lucky man,
okay. So always on kaka, always on.
Yo, American Amazon, I want ways on.
Enyo mcham hogbe no mcham say yo maglo yo lo ahometo
Odo.
Devio
Mashama fon.
Edome
Mashama fon.
Amisiame. Okay. Mi ada pina
Yo de, apometo ode.
Au fond, de violet.
I'm a gros catalimia.
Amesiame le nyoi.
Away the one.
Akpe, ocha over dog. So, Dr. Tsatsu was on kaka. Ame kom JC owa. Dr. It's been a while. Okay, ko gvafi fi IGG. Or kaka ane passé last year you over. Donc ame ko labe yo le ponu yom JC owa. Oh, introduce yourself a little bit for those who don't know you. Just quickly before we can carry on.
Okay, okay. Nicole, thank you so much. My name is Tsatsu Nyamadi. I'm the president of CEANA. I live in Charlotte, North Carolina, in the USA. I'm from Angloga, in Voivodeship of Ghana. I've been CEANA president for almost 6 years. Today, I'm here to give update of what CEANA has done up to now and what we plan to do in future. So, miato enkonyenye Tsatsu Nyamadi. A review manya. So, Angloga, le Ghana man, ga kefifia mele Charlotte, North Carolina. Egba miaruja to CEANA where no penu ka ogesi anagbona penami
akpe monsieur le président wezon enyo. So like you said that you wanted to give us update about CEANA, so I think we're going to dive into it because there's a lot of information and we're going to give us a high level. You're going to give us high level and you're going to come back for us to dive into some of them. So what have you been up to? So what have since last year, September, I think even before September, what have you been up to? So high level, give us, what CEANA has been up to. If you want to start from last year till now, because you just came back, have done some amazing things. I want people to hear it from your own mouth. So Dr. Tsatsu, what is the update? What are the updates you wanna share with us today?
Thank you, Mrs. Nicole. Yeah, CEANA is very strong. We are doing very, very well. Emmanuel, since last year when I was on this show, we just came back from Colorado. And then this year, we've been to so many things. So I'm going to talk about after Colorado till now. And then you can go back and I will talk to Colorado. So those of you who know CEANA have only one aim. Wherever you are, if you are ever, don't say ever, okay, ever. If you are ever, right, we want to come together and support where we came from. The same folks, when we are in the village, right, where we came from, we help each other. If your brother or your family gave birth, they call the nearest family or the nearest person, and we all come together. If you want to do anything, you call your neighbor, you all come together. If something happened tragically, you call your neighbors. So those of us who are not home in North America, make it a point that, hey, we are still the same folks. We just happen to be in a different land. Right. Why can't we do the same thing? So the idea, the simple idea, what CEANA is based on is all of us came from one area. Let's come together, use everything, your talent, your resources, anything that you can do together, we can build our land. That's it. That's the basic idea. So since last year, CEANA continued that idea. We gave scholarship to our sisters and brothers who are going to senior secondary school. Okay. In Ghana, Togo, and Benin. We gave our 45 scholarship to all these people. 45, okay. In addition to that, building our homeland, our land, it's not only those of us in North America, US and Canada. It's for everybody. So my administration made it a mission to reach out to anybody who want to support our land. So I was fortunate to be given permission by CORE. CORE is Council of Representatives. Okay. You can call them like board of director. They are my bosses. Whatever I do, all the powers that I have came from them. Okay. I want that to be on record. So I was fortunate to be given the privilege to visit our folks in 3 different countries this year. The idea is if you travel from Abidjan, where we went to Badagry, I know you're going to ask me about that, right? Same people, the same food, the same language. I promise you. I know I'm going to spend time on each of the countries. The idea was, let's reach out, whoever is willing to support. Right. You're not going to go to wherever you are, whether you are in Chad or Abidjan, but we are supporting what we call our land, right? Whatever we define it as of today is Ghana, Benin. We are supporting that. So we are reaching out to everybody, wherever you are, come together and let's support. So that was the idea. So we reached out to 3 different groups that we visited to help support of what we have done. So that's the high level. I can talk about details how we move along. Yeah, let me pause here.
Okay. So you already mentioned Abidjan, because that's the new place. Because Ghana and Togo, it's already part of it. So you mentioned Abidjan. So what we want to stick, let's go to Abidjan, for example. So you say you went there to kind of solicitate for them to get their support. So can you tell us a little bit about how that went?
Yes. So when you go to Abidjan, the southern part of Abidjan is called Point Boit. Maybe I'm not a Point Boit, right? So that is where our folks are. Review Catan, that's where they are. So from my experience, majority of the folks who are there originally came from Agbozuma, Aflau, Denu, Anglogan, all the coastal cities. You can speak, they speak pure Anglo. It's not what you and I doing. We speak everywhere, mix it with English. No, they don't do that. Yeah. Most of them, English is not their first language. So if they want to speak, they speak pure Ewe. They don't mix with French. So you can see for so many years, they are fishermen. Most of them, Point Boy is along the coast. You can see the sea on the left and the airport. So all of them are there. They are in that enclave. They are fishermen, and based on my understanding, because of the fishing that brought them there, and they stay there so many ways and give birth to their kids. Some of their kids have not even been to Ghana before. So, but they heard about us last year when we went to Nigeria. I know you're going to ask me about that. So they reached out that, hey, we are also here. You have a review, we are here. So why don't you come and see us? We'll also be ready to support whatever we are doing. So with permission of the call, I was able to go. I see them were welcomed very well. I can tell you, traveling from, so we fly here, reach Ghana before we travel along the coast. So yeah, they, even though they are very small, they are very organized. They welcome us very well. They took us to wherever they stay. We stay with them. They didn't give us any fancy place so that we'll be outside. So we wanted to mingle. They receive us very well. They welcome us with their normal tradition, pour libation and all the stuff. And then we sit down along there, like how we go. You go to your villages, and then they provide local traditional food, right? The same fettuccine, right? Okra soup that you eat, Sister Nicole, in Atlanta, right? Whatever you eat in Kalima, I promise you, the same thing they provided to us in Abidjan. And they welcome us. I'm sure some of the, maybe you saw some of the videos, they welcome us with the same Dudu, Agbaja, and all that. And then they gave us that, they heard about us, that we went to visit our folks back in other places. They want to let us know that they are also always there. They came from where we want to support, so they will do everything in their power to support. They give us some specific things I will talk about, but that is the idea. So they are ready to support wherever the development of our villages, and they want to be part of the Ewe community. So if CEANA or Eweland or all the Ewe people, whatever they are, they believe in unity. They want to be part of all Ewes, whatever we might be. CEANA, even though we are located in North America, our presence in the homeland is bringing people together. So these people are yearning to do the little that they can to help develop their Eweland. So it was very successful.
Okay, that's good. So I like the part because that was what I was going to ask. Why did you choose that? But then you said they reached out. So you said they reached out because of your visit to Nigeria. They heard that you went to Nigeria. Because that was one thing we were trying to figure out. Why did you choose to go to Nigeria, and what is the purpose? What is it? Was it worth it? So I like the fact that you say they reached out because they heard. So because they heard, they said, we are here too, and we want to help. The fact that you say that, so I like that part, that they reach out and they wanted to help. So you said the trip was successful. So that means that you have connection now. Now, things are going to be moving on that line. So I know we can't discuss all the details right here, but I appreciate that update. So I know we're going to hear more about the Abidjan, because Abidjan is one place that I also went in December last year. And I'm telling you, every single person is either they're from Togo. The place that we stayed the first night, that hotel was owned by a Togolese. That person was from Togo, and he was married to a Ghanaian. So it's like they were. You see people, everybody we see, we're from Ghana, we're from Togo. So because the flight is actually 1 hour from Togo to Abidjan. It's not far. It's very, very close, and Ghana. So it's very, very close. So I have met so many people, and they're from Ghana, and they're from Togo, and they speak Ewe. So a lot of them, like you said, they don't speak English. They speak Ewe. They don't speak French that properly. They speak Ewe. So it's amazing that, no matter how far you think you are, we are the same people. It's amazing how many, Ewe people you see wherever you are. There was a town that called Kumasi. I don't know if you guys went there. There was a town that called Kumasi. There's an old Kumasi and new Kumasi. We went there. It's a huge town. And because those people came from there and we hear stories. So it is a one place that I really loved. And I will always, want to go back. So I have that connection. And I also felt, and I went to the board too. I seen the fishermen and all of that. So it's amazing. So I know exactly what you're talking about. So I am happy for that update, and I'm happy that you guys have that connection. And now they're gonna be part of the big family. So more to come on that. Now we're gonna touch a little bit about Nigeria because you brought it up. So what was what brought you guys? What was the reason you guys went to Nigeria, and how did that go? And is that is it just died down, or are we still working something out with Nigeria, people in Nigeria?
Yes, Sister Nicole. Yeah. So last year, I was very fortunate again, thanks to call people who are watching, right? So I was very fortunate. I was given permission to go to Nigeria, Badagry, exactly. So 2015, right? There are some Nigerians always in the US here who attended CEANA convention. I forgot which convention before, and they introduced themselves to the then president before me.
Okay.
So that was 2015. So they said they are Nigerians, but they are always in Badagry. Nobody believed them, right? But they came. So the call set up a committee to, hey, these are the folks who say they are always in Badagry, southern part of Nigeria, close to Lagos. So the committee actually looked into that and submitted a report that, hey, yeah, there are some airways there. So that was only bookworm. So after that, a couple of them come to CEANA, they don't. So when I became president, they reached out again that, hey, we told you we are here. Why don't you come and see us? So that was an invitation that we know we did a study, we confirmed, but we didn't actually go there, right? We just confirm they are there. So they reached out that, hey, we also exist. Why don't you come? So that was the idea. They invited us, and God gave permission to myself and folks. So we went there. The same idea, right? Our villages are not for those in North America alone to help, right? There are folks in Lomé, Benin, who are doing better than us, right? But they are not united like we are. Here, it's amazing, right? We have 20 associations from different countries united, right?
Right.
If I go to Ghana vote region, I can tell you not all the people are united. If I go to Lomé. So if these people see us, they are so amazed. So these Nigerians saw us who are always, they say, look, we are always. So they invited us there to prove to us there. So we went there, the same thing we went there. They took us to, they have 70 villages. They have villages like, I built a house, my brother and the rest. There are about 200 of them, they form a village, right? So they have 17 of that village, and they also live along the coast. They are also fishermen, right? So you can see the pattern, right? They live across. So when you go to Nigeria, we have the Atlantic Ocean, then we have River Badagry, right? And then there are a piece of land between the two. So most of the folks are on the island. Where they are is called an island. The ocean is there, River Badagry is there. Others are here. Other side is the Yorubas, right?
Okay.
So that is what, but most of them, they do the same thing. Fishermen and farmers. I mean, a little bit farmers. Now, if we don't see them, their kids, they become like a military or teachers. That's what you see. So they don't do anything. So we went there and they wanted to prove. So they took her to the villages. I can promise you, they do the same thing. They speak pure. Anyway, no, we in Ghana, we are joking, right?
Yeah.
They speak pure away, the same food, the same coconut water that you drink in Point Boy, right? Or Luma, or Palima. The same coconut tree is there. So we kind of explain to them what we do. They say they are all for supporting the Awalan, but to belong. That is the key I want to convey, right?
Okay.
We have our families scattered. I'm sure there are always in other country. I'm pretty sure, right? These people are yearning to be together, to be connected. And CEANA offers the hope. Who are we? we are different individuals, right?
Mm-hmm.
You and I, right, from Ghana, from Togo, but we have one aim to develop where we came from.
Right.
Beautiful idea. So everybody who hear about CEANA is migrated to that idea. So we went there and they wanted to prove to us. They took us the culture show to all the 3 villages. I'm sure you saw the video, right? We go on the boat. Our villagers go on the boat, right? So they make sure we went on the boat to all the villages, see the fishermen, talk to them. It was beautiful, but we told them this is what we do. We support where we came from. Some of them was our grandfathers are coming from, whatever they're coming from. Some of them over there. Some of them went to Ghana, Togo, Benin, and went back. So they are all mixed people. But the idea is they want to belong, right? We have a ECOWAS of CEANA, something like that, right? Yeah, they want to be part of that. So that was so all of them reach out to like Ivorian. They see the beauty of what we are doing. No matter where we are, different countries, we are together. How come they cannot get together? So they are learning from, they are yearning to learn from what we do.
Okay. So I'm assuming, I mean, by now, because it's been since last year since you guys did that. So have we seen any, development, from there? Are they involved? It's anything started to happen since the trip?
Yeah. So last year, their president, so they have an association like CEANA, right? So the president came to CEANA in Denver, Colorado. He was there. And this year, he is trying to bring more people because it's very difficult if you don't see. So we went to Nigeria. So what, right?
Right.
But those in Lagos might not be able to travel. But there are other Nigeria hours in the North America who can easily travel. So the idea is let's encourage them. You know how CEANA works, right? You have to show up to get recognized, right? So we are asking them to tell their brothers and sisters in North America, so we can meet in Dallas, right? I know we're going to talk about Dallas very soon. Yeah. So we are encouraging them to have so that people can see them. I went there, I saw them, they are there, right? But not everybody get a chance to go. But the way CEANA operate, you have to be part of our association, right? So if I'm a Nigerian, I'm in Atlanta, right? I have to show myself and join Ewaga, right?
Right.
And then we can see you. So we went there to see them. Now we are in the education phase. And let them know that we are your brothers. We speak the same language. We eat the same food. You might belong to different barrier drawn by Europeans, right? But we are one. So we are in education first. They have to get involved. CEANA, if you don't get involved, people will not recognize you. So we are in education phase now. Hopefully, this will continue and we can see more. So next time, one of them will be your guest on your TV, right?
That would be nice. I'm looking forward to that. So thank you for doing that. My brothers and sisters, if you're watching us, please let us know where you're watching from. Say hello. If you have any question for Dr. Tsatsu or myself, please put it in the chat for us because we don't know who's watching unless you let us know. You put it in a comment that you are watching because we don't know who's watching. So if you're watching, please invite somebody to join us. Subscribe to, CEANA TV if you have not. Subscribe to Chatting with Nicole if you have not. I want you to invite somebody to join us because we are talking about CEANA today and the different activities, the different, updates since last year. That's what Dr. Tsatsu here with me, giving me these updates. And we're going to talk about CEANA a little bit. And then we're also going to let you know what is happening tonight. So if you have not subscribed, do me a favor, subscribe right now, share the videos, like, and also check out the rest of the videos. I'm going to bring Dr. Tsatsu back before I take a quick break. Dr. Tsatsu, so we talk about now the education phase for Nigeria. And my other question you touch on that is we have Nigerian here already. We have them here already. So why not deal with the ones here instead of going to Nigeria itself? We have a lot of Nigerians, especially in Dallas and Dallas area. Apparently, Houston is like a Nigerian town. It's a lot of them there in Texas. So that was my question. But then I do understand the fact that they invited you guys to come, and that's when you guys went. The same thing with Abidjan. So my encouragement now is they need to talk to their folks here. They need to get them involved. They need to come. They need to start coming. They need to start joining the conventions. They need to start joining the associations, so that this big old thing, the idea, if they're not joining, like you said, it's not going to work. We have to see the fruits now, so I'm hoping and I'm praying for, after the education phase, we're going to see a lot of Nigerians now, a lot of them in different associations, and then also at the convention represented. Representative. We need to see a lot of representation of them. And now, and I don't even know if I should call them Nigerian, because
No, call them Nigerian Airways, right?
Airways,
Not all
okay.
Nigerians, right?
Nigeria
So
Airways.
they were very clever to point out to me.
Who don't know that is
They're
Nigerian.
Airways, but they are Nigerians, right? So not
Also,
all the Nigerians will join us, I can promise you. But
yeah,
Nigerians who are Airways, I encourage them wherever you can hear me,
Mm-hmm.
Dallas, Houston, wherever, we are your family.
Mm-hmm.
Join us.
They need to join us. They need to join, because I have somebody was calling me last time looking for the associations. You know what I mean? So I have to direct them to join some of the associations. So it's important for them to join. And also, you don't need to join, just speaking about, CEANA, you don't need to join the association before you can come to CEANA. You can still come. If you, especially this year, you can still come if you have not joined yet. You might just be able to join while you are there too. So I don't want them to think that, oh, you have to be part of it to come. You don't have to be part of the association to come to CEANA. You can still come. And if you see, I know you're going to like what you see, you can join then if you want to, if you decide to do that. So Dr. Tsatsu, thank you very much. We talked about Abidjan, and we touched a little bit about Nigeria. Now we have to touch, where do you want to go? You want to go to Ghana first? Or you want to go? You want to go?
We can go to Ghana or whatever.
Okay.
Whatever. I'm here for you.
What do we need to know? What had happened? In Ghana. We can talk to. Let's touch on Ghana, and then we'll do Togo, and then a little bit about Benin if we have time.
Yes. So, like we do, one of the things that we do is we help develop the airline. So every year we have projects going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
We build this year. We were in the Dodoma, which is a northern part of Ho. The Dodoma area also, where we kind of constructed a kindergarten school block, brand new, beautiful. I hope you could see the picture. So we went there. So the way this thing works is a citizen from Dodoma who is in North America, California, who belong to Airway Association of California, right? Submitted a project.
Okay.
CEANA, right? That's how it works.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple of years ago, and eventually the core, I mentioned that, approved the project.
Right.
So this year we went to that village, the Dodoma. We constructed a nice, beautiful kindergarten school block for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
So we went there and handed over to them. This is our appreciation of helping develop wherever we came from. So if you want to benefit, like this guy, our brother, who lives in the US here in California, he felt he wants to be part of the community. So he belonged to the Association of Southern California, right? California is part of CEANA. CEANA is just umbrella. CEANA is not Tsatsu in my house, right?
Right.
It's a group of associations together.
Right.
There we are. So once you belong and you contribute, eventually, he asks the folks in the village things that are needed. Right. They pass that through the local president. Yeah. The board. The board look at it and prove. So we went there. He was very proud that we went there. He, from citizen of Duma, right, was able to participate
and do something
moving forward. And in the end, we spent over 30,000 to build a nice classroom block in his village. Right. How beautiful that is, right? In Hope. Yeah. So anybody who is listening, nobody is going to come and develop your village. No way. You gotta, you gotta be part of it. You gotta get involved, right? So that is what we did in Hope this time. Yeah. Okay. Now I can go to Parliament, or you want to take commercial, whatever, we can do that.
So I think, and I want, and if you're watching and and you have not seen this, if Okosi was here and he did give me the how the project selected and all of that. So we got the details about the project and how it is submitted. So it was something that I wanted to do right after CEANA. So he came and gave us a detail. So I want you to look into that and search it. It's an interesting thing. And the one thing that you said, you have to be involved. This man now, because of he's part of this and he took the initiative. Now there's a school built in his village, through CEANA. He didn't have to spend, maybe he also donated, but CEANA took up on this, project and accomplished it. Accomplished it. So it is completed. This now it is a school. Imagine year after year after year, your name is going to be there, because of you, this happened. So we want people to be involved. You can't just be on the sideline and watching and expect things to happen, right? So you have to be part of it. You have to know what CEANA is about, and then you have to be part of it. You have to be in it. You have to be in it for things to be done. So Dr. Tsatsu, we're going to take a quick break and remind people about CEANA Dallas 2025, and we're going to come back. When we come back, we are going to talk about Togo Palime, the library. I want to hear about that. We're going to talk about Togo, and then I want to hear what is happening in Benin. I know that is small, but I want to hear what is happening in Benin. So are you okay? We want to take a quick break to remind people, and I'll be okay. Cool. So I'll be right back. We'll be right back. Please don't go anywhere. If you're online, please let us know where you're calling from. You're watching from. Actually, there's a person online right now watching. He said he's Kwashi. His Kwashi. His name Agbesi Kwashi, watching from Copenhagen, Denmark. Oh, he's in Denmark. Okay, he just joined us. So welcome to the show. We thank you for joining us. We appreciate you. So if you're watching, please let us know where you're watching from. But we're gonna take a quick break, and I'll be right back. Actually, we're gonna take a commercial, and then we're gonna be right back with you.
Hey, Davi Sabina, it's been a while. How have you been? Have you heard about CEANA 2025 in Dallas? It's going to be the biggest event of the year.
Oh, Pastor Martin, so good to see you. I've heard some buzz about it, but tell me more. What makes it so exciting?
Oh, where do I even begin? It's a 4-day celebration filled with culture, networking, and unforgettable experiences. Plus, they've made registration super easy.
Really? How do I sign up?
It's so simple. Just go to www.dallasaves.org. Again, www.dallasaves.org and pick your package. You can even add a $60 excursion to explore Dallas in style.
That sounds amazing. But what about hotel accommodations?
Oh, no worries. The convention registration is linked to the hotel reservation. When you register, just select if you need a hotel and the dates you'll be staying.
Oh, that is so awesome. And I don't need 2 lanes?
Yes, you will get an email from the Sheraton DFW Hotel with your reservation details and a credit card authorization form to finalize it. And the best part, you won't be charged for your room until you check out.
Oh, this is really convenient. Anything else I should know?
Yes, as if the package wasn't already great, they just announced that everyone who registers now gets a complimentary buffet-style American breakfast at the hotel.
Oh, no way. That's such a great deal. I don't want to miss out. I'm registering right away before I forget.
That's the spirit. Let's lock in our spots and make CEANA 2025 unforgettable.
Welcome back to Africulture on CEANA TV right here and Chatting with Nicole. I thank you guys for joining us. I appreciate your support. We are here today talking to Dr. Tsatsu, CEANA president, about the updates, about CEANA updates, the project, the good things that are happening from Nigeria all the way to to Cotonou. We talked about Nigeria and we talked about Abidjan, and now we talked a little bit of in Ghana, the project in Ghana. And we are about to get on and talk a little bit about, Togo, because I'm excited. Even though I'm excited on all of them, I'm excited to hear about the library and the update in Togo. And then we're going to hear what's happening in Benin. But I want to invite you to please let us know where you're joining from. Share the link with somebody. Invite people to join. Subscribe to CEANA TV if you have not. Subscribe to Chatting with Nicole if you have not. And I want to remind you that we are here every Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern and 9 p.m. Well, sometimes it's 9. When the time change, it is 9 p.m. GMT. Right now, this summer, it is 8 p.m. GMT. So invite somebody to join us. And I want, just like you saw the commercial, CEANA 2025, we are going to touch on it a little bit with Dr. Tsatsu here, but it is right on the corner. Can you imagine that we are in June already? This is June 1st. Today is June 1st. July, going to be here. August is going to be here. And the August 28th, we're supposed to be in Dallas. So I want you to be prepared. I want you to be ready. I want you to register. I want you to get all your things in order. I want you to be excited as I am, because I want to see you personally in Dallas. Okay. So if you have not, I want you to prepare, get ready, register, get the information for CEANA 2025, because you don't want to miss it. You do not want to miss it. Everything is big in Dallas, right? So everything is big in Dallas, and it's going to be huge. And we're going to be seeing a lot of people. Dr. Tsatsu is going to be giving us some of the lineup, high-level lineup about CEANA. So hang in there. Don't go anywhere. Again, let us know where you're joining from. But if you have any questions, let us know so that we can answer those questions for you. Dr. Tsatsu, welcome back.
Thank you, Nicole.
All right, so we are back. We want to carry on because we want to be able to get some information about CEANA update, Dallas, the convention. So can you give us a little bit, the high level, what had happened in Togo, Togo specific, the updates in Togo? I think it's Balime or somewhere else. Whatever else project, we want to hear what are the updates for Togo.
Yeah, it's Parliament. So CEANA Togo is part of what we call Eweland, right? So Parliament. So the same thing. One of our brothers who belong to our association here in the U.S., Global Part, right, submitted a project, like I mentioned before. It was a computer library that we renovated. It was an old building. We renovated and fed it with nice computers.
Right.
So once you belong and you participate, you have a right to ask your village what is needed.
Right.
Go and ask the chiefs and the mayor, right?
Right.
Not the mayor. You ask them what is needed. So
Yeah.
that was submitted to us. So we went to Kalima Poji Senior High School, and we renovated the whole old building and fitted that with nice AC function computers that we handed over to the chiefs and the mayor from there. So like we said, we are the same people traveling from one country to another. So I want to take this opportunity to thank all the mayors who are there, especially Mayor Willie Dugbache, the mayor of Parliament. He was one of the folks who crossing the border is not easy, right? But he was there on the way and help us, CEANA delegation, to be able to cross the border without any hiccup from Honuta to Parliament. Right. And the receptionist, the headmaster of Hopoji Senior High School, was very accommodating. The mayor, Mayor Willie, took us to his office and introduced us to the committee of Parliament. Okay. And all the mayors from Covier and all those people were there, and we were able to hand over to the kids at the school. Unbelievable. They displayed the same culture I mentioned, right? Right. Everything. The students were happy. My message to them, which I brought from call, is that we have done this because somebody from your place decided to show up, right? Right. And we show up, and we went there, spend over 30,000, give you a nice computer. Right. My message to the folks is maintain it, right? We are known for they don't maintain it. And for the students, we want them to use it. Right. You have internet, you have AC, You have
Yeah.
computers.
Yeah.
All you have to do is to study. So my
Right.
message to them that go and study
Right.
very hard.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, reach out and also help somebody. So the reception in Parliament was marvelous.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about the food because I will tell you the same food that we keep
Yeah.
eating. That so the thanks to the Minister of Education, Mr. Kukuroko, and all the folks who were able to help us to make our journey from Ghana to Parliament very successful.
Mm-hmm.
Chiefs, all the mayor, they call the mayor, right? All of that. There are
Yeah.
so many. I don't want to mention their name and mess
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. Yeah. I
They
know.
were there, and I invited them to CEANA. So I was promised that the delegation will come from everywhere, from Chevier. Even
Okay.
I used to tell folks that I'm from Chevier because I met somebody who has my last name, Nyamadi, from Chevier, right? So
Ah. Okay.
I used to tell, yeah, I keep telling them from Chevier. So the mayor of Chevier and all those people, they are coming. I was told, I was promised that this time the delegation from Togolese in Dallas is going to be very beautiful. So
Praise so. I'm looking forward to it.
yeah, I'm going to hold them responsible, but
There you go.
we give them a very upscale computer library. We are
Okay.
asking them, the kids, to study hard, use it to develop their own communities. So that is Parliament.
Okay, so I do have a question. When you were saying maintaining, so are we responsible? Who is responsible of maintaining? Because computer is going to break, right? Something is going to happen. The light needs to keep staying on. The connection, the internet needs to be on. Who is in control? Who is managing this now? Are we still responsible? Is CEANA still responsible of keeping the labs working, operating, or it is you hand it out to to the mayor and it's their responsibility now? Who's responsible now to carry?
Yeah, good question. So CEANA bill we hand over to the chiefs and the mayor of the town. They are responsible. But for the next 1 year, CEANA already took off all the
for the next year
that they need for the 1 year. Senior already make that for it. But after that, whatever we saw, like for example, we have a computer, internet, so we pay for subscription and all those software update for at least a year.
For at least a year, okay.
Yeah, but after that, everywhere we go, once we hand over to you, the chiefs,
it's your responsibility
to maintain it. Yeah, so I will, once we will come back to Ghana, we went to meet Toby, Sri, and the rest. We'll talk about that.
Yeah,
visited and a building that we handed over 20 years ago. So what we visited just to take a look.
Right.
For 20 years, how is the building? So anyway, we can talk about that after you go.
Okay.
Right? So
and what we can do also.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Finish your thought.
No. Once you hand over to you, it belongs to the chiefs and the people of the town.
Your responsibility.
Yeah. We'll do the best we can to help you a couple of months, but it's very easy to maintain, right? Just clean the place, the AC and everything. We fix that,
Yeah. So the key is we have the computers now. We have a building. We have everything. So the key, maintaining should be less because the building and doing all of that was the major. That's what they couldn't do. So at least now they can carry on the light, they can pay the light bill, they can pay the utility. And if they need help, the government there, they can reach out and get help. But my key, I just don't want it to die down. You know what I mean? I don't want the effort to go to waste. I want something to keep it up. I want them to keep it up because it is not easy to having a computer lab. That's one of the kind, right? In that area, that's one of the kind. So I wouldn't want it to die out. So I pray that they will carry on. So before we go to convention, what update do you have for Benin? I know Benin. I know we have less people in Benin, but I do know that you guys went there a few times. So what update do you have for us in Benin?
Yeah. So Benin is part of what CEANA is calling Ewela Answer today. And I mentioned we give 45 students scholarship this year. Benin students are part of that. Can you imagine, right? We give scholarship to somebody 3 years ago. The person is not a medical doctor. She's a lady, right? She's not a medical doctor, benefiting from the small contribution that we do, right? So Benin currently we don't have any project, but we have scholarship in there. So last year when we went there, there's a group in Benin called Agbesinyala, right?
Agbesinyala,
Agbesinyala is just like here,
Mm-hmm.
we in North America, we come together and do something, right?
Okay.
So the folks in Benin,
Mm-hmm.
Cotonou, and some places decided to come together and form a group called Agbesinyale and help each other. So
Oh.
Agbesinyale is the one who actually invited us that, hey, we give scholarship, we just send money and give. So they took us to a couple of places in Benin and that, hey, they are ready to help us. So in future, CEANA, so normally if you are doing project, we want somebody in the community to also help us, then we help them, right? So
Okay.
so we were able to establish contact with Agbesinyale, right? So going forward, I will present this thing to the board.
Okay.
Those who send me there that,
Okay.
hey, we can do something like we do in Togo and Ghana, and we have a willing partner who is in Benin, who they seem to be doing very well, even more than those of us here, right? So let's find a way to work. So I'll present that proposal to the bosses. They'll be annoyed that I didn't present that yet, but I'll do that. But that is Benin. Scholarship is doing very well. They are so excited. They decided to mobilize themselves, right? Locally, right? Now, if those in Ghana and Togo can do the same thing, to be great, right? Yeah, they mobilize and they are reaching out that, hey, we are ready. We can help you halfway. So Benin have a good potential, and they have good roads too. They don't have potholes in Benin. I mean,
they don't have they have an amazing, you know. I always say, Dr. Chacho, I always say I will not drive in Ghana, I will not drive in Togo, but I drove in Benin because the road was like, I drove from Togo to Benin. It was amazing. So I really enjoy. They have good roads. They have improved, a huge improvement.
And they use solar a little bit, right?
They do.
All the street lights use solar, which is beautiful, right?
Yeah.
They don't depend on regular electricity, which
they don't.
Something I know some folks do not like it, but everybody in other countries should listen. Street light and the rest, you can use solar. It's going to save you. So anyway, go ahead. Yeah. So we can move to your next topic, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So we really just want, and not just in Benin, we want to encourage folks in North America and Canada, Beninois. We want them to join. We want them to be part of the associations. We want them to be part of it, not just stay on the sideline. You know, we want them to be part, because we know the Beninois, the people away from Benin, we have less of those, and in CEANA, or do I say in the associations. So if you are watching, you know somebody from Benin, please let them know that this is happening. They need to reach out, and they need to be part of CEANA. They need to be part of the associations in their whichever state that they are living in, even in Canada. So we need more, Beninois to join the association. So that's what I want to say about Cotonou and my brothers from Cotonou from Benin. So thank you very much, Dr. Chachu, for these high level updates. I think the best thing we're going to do when you come back, we're going to actually share videos of pictures. We want to see pictures, because pictures, says 1,000. It's better to yes, we hear it, but it's better to see it. It's better to see the before and after pictures. And I know if Fokosi, when he was here, he shared some previous ones that we were able to see. So this project, when you come back next time, when we are focusing in one part, we'll just share the videos or pictures as we discuss them. So thank you very much for that. So that is high level CEANA update, CEANA news. Now we want to, transition to the convention. So if you can please just give us a high level what is going on so far right now with CEANA 2025 in Dallas. What do we need to know? Not, details, obviously. We have the commercials, we have everything. What is going on? What do we need to do today that we are sitting here? What is the high level major update that we want to know about the convention in Dallas?
Yes. If you have not registered, too late. You're going to miss out. You're going to miss out. I can promise you, Dallas is going to be big. Okay. One thing I try to do is, from every convention to convention, make it better, make it higher.
Right.
So Dallas is going to be big and beautiful. So if you are still here, you have not registered, please, maybe Nico, you can put a link in the chat. Do that. Couple of things, right? So many times, one thing I want to, there are so many things that when we go to convention, don't take care of the youth a lot, right? We don't have a particular program for the youth.
Right.
We adults, we know what to do, right? You go dancing, you do all that. But this year, Dallas is very peculiar about the youth.
The youth.
So I have 2 kids, right? So those of you who are watching, who are youth, I promise you, if you come to Dallas 2025, there will be activity for the youth to participate. So that problem we used to have where youth are not engaged, that will not happen in Dallas. Dallas is ready for the youth. Those who are single, okay, this is a secret, okay. Dallas have a program for people to connect. Singles night is going to happen. So I know CEANA is the place we raise money. CEANA convention, we raise money to support, but we also network. So I know, I have been told, people find their life partners at CEANA convention.
I've been told too. So
those who are single, Dallas is going to have something called Cowboys Nights, where
it's Thursday. So make sure you come in on Thursday. It's Thursday night.
Thursday night. So whatever you are looking for, single, show up. Those who have businesses, most of the time we raise money and the rest, but there will be business forum where, I mean, before you donate money, you have to earn money before, right? I mean, if you don't have the money, how are you going to donate? Right. So there is a forum that Dallas folks are leading where businesses and business leaders will interact with each other and share ideas. So, and then there will be there will be vendors available. So one thing I can promise you that when you come to Dallas, you have opportunity to network as a businessman, as a professional, or as a student needing advice to go forward, or as a single person looking to connect, right? Or as a kid looking to see what is out there. So there are activities for the older folks like me, right? And then my sons and daughters and the kids, all of them will have a place to be. Not only that, in addition to that, we have headliners, right? Now, if you want entertainment, Mr. Botiya is going to be there live in color, right? So, in terms of entertainment, who else can you miss in Everland than Botiya? Is going to be here. So, on behalf, I'm sure you saw the video already. We're inviting you. If at this time you have not registered, I want you to register right now. Okay.
I put the link in the chat for
everybody. Is going to be there. So, in addition to the guests that are coming, so the guest of honor is the Speaker of Parliament of Ghana, Honorable Bagby, is going to be there with a couple of folks. Is going to be there. In addition to that, we have the Bank of Ghana President Dr. Siema will be there too. Right now, those who send money home, right? You see that the exchange rate is changing. So Dr. Siema is going to be there. There are other business folks, members that will be there.
Okay.
And then we have Toby Agbalon, of course, the Toby who represent us wherever we go, right?
You go,
He's everywhere, Nigeria, Abidjan, everywhere. Toby Agbalon will be there. The Volta Regional Minister, the Council of State Elders, Mayor Willie Dugbachi will be there. There are about 13 mayors. So those who have not been to Kalima, they call them mayor. Mayor is called
mayor. Yeah, it's mayor. Yeah.
Mayor, 13 of them. I don't have all the name promised to be there. The chief of my village in Chevier, the chief of Chevier will be here. So Chevier to Katala Kajire, Viva Dallas, right?
Okay.
So there are so many things that I can promise you. Dallas convention is going to be what CEANA does, raise money to raise project. I gave them a deadline. We're going to raise about 250,000. And then there will be opportunity for business people to network with each other. Because if we don't have the money here, how can we support home, right? There'll be business networking. And then there are vendors, sponsors who coordinate each other. And then folks who are coming from the village, folks who come from Abidjan,
Right.
Nigeria, Ghana, they will link up and talk about businesses.
Right.
If I live in Kalima, right, and I need a toothpaste, I can import toothpaste from Abidjan, right, or from Cote d'Ivoire. I don't need to import something from China.
Mm-hmm.
So there will be opportunity to negotiate business forum to talk about what we do, right? This Jumi, palm nut that I have, I can import from Accra. I don't need to import from China. Fufu, right? I went to a African store. I saw fufu pounding machine made in China. Can you believe that?
They have everything.
Yeah, exactly.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I'm next door. Parliament to Badagry or Lome to Aflau.
Mm-hmm.
I can ship fufu across the border. What do I need fufu from China? So
Right.
there will be opportunity to network each other, right? So that we can see that, hey, we eat the same food, we speak the same language. Why don't we just talk to each other?
Yeah,
you don't need to belong to CEANA. You don't need to belong to CEANA to do that. But I can just call Sister Nicole. Can you ship 2 boxes of salt to me? I pay you.
Right.
Forget about government of China, right? So that is the idea. So Dallas Convention, don't ask me about registration and the rest, right? It's 219, okay, full registration. I do that. But there are opportunity for you to showcase business, your networking skill, to get hooked up.
Yeah.
The kids, I'll provide mentors for the kids who want to go to college or there'll be mentors available to give advice on the kids. And you're going to have fun. If you're single, I promise you, you're going to get a date. So what else do you want me to tell you?
Don't be. Let me get, because you're doing it on my show. I need to make sure this is, you said, if you're single, you're going to promise a date.
No, you may get a date.
Oh, now okay. Let me make sure, because you say you promise. I'm like, no.
I can't promise. I can't promise that. Right? I say you may get a date.
You may. Okay, let's make sure that we get that straight. Okay.
So but the point is, if you don't show up,
you're not gonna have the opportunity.
Yeah.
So
look at this. I talk about all the projects that we do, right? Raise money. You know that, right? All the money we raise, people will show up. So if you want to go to Covier or wherever you want to go, you got to show up in Dallas.
Yeah.
And be part of the community, network, donate a little bit, enjoy. And then next time we'll go to your village.
Okay. Next time we go to your village. When you are part of it, then it could just be your village next time. So thank you. We have a full Kofi on the line.
Kofi is the first vice president. Is my vice president. First vice president of CEANA. Yeah.
Okay, so he's giving you a kudo. And he said, what is it? You said, good job, Presido. And then you said, why? I'm assuming this was me. Why do I not drive in Ghana? Because it's crazy. Because, come on. First of all, the traffic is terrible. And then everybody's just driving like crazy. And then it's the same thing with Lome roads. And with Abidjan, well, it's not Abidjan, it's Burkina. Burkina, people don't drive the taxis, the motor taxis. It's like it doesn't happen in Burkina, but it is in Togo and is in Benin. Benin is a little bit less, but with the motor taxis and everything, oh no, it's just too much. It's too much crowded, and the fact that nobody respect traffic, nobody respect the traffic light. There's no traffic light. That's why my brother, my info COVID. That's why I say no. But when I was driving in Benin, again, it was like I think it was a weekend. It was really nice. The road is really made. It's really nice. And the holes, no, there was no holes. It was just smooth drive. That's why I was able to drive there. But hopefully next time I go to Ghana, I'll be able to drive, when it's not chaos. But it's really, the pothole, just getting in those holes, yeah, it's terrible. But anyway, so we thank you. We thank you for joining the Kofi. Thank you for supporting, the president. We don't want you to just come when the president is on. Keep joining every Sunday. We are here for 4 p.m. Join us 8 p.m. GMT. I don't see anybody else on the line or any other question for you. So if Kofi is going to be in Dallas, we are waiting for you. We're looking forward to it. We'll see you when you get there. If President, is there anything else you want people to know? So high level, I know there is an update. You said there's a Q&A session tonight at 7 p.m. Those who are watching and have some questions, where is that happening and how can they join to get their questions in?
Yeah. So today, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, the folks, the second vice president, Mr. Bedema, and folks who are handling registration and all that stuff. I think there's a link, right? If you don't have it, I will make sure it's sent to you. Just join. There'll be details. I know a lot about convention, but somebody say hotel. The main hotel is full. They have overflow. So if you look at it, if you have the chart, there is a PRO or Fukofi. If you can hear me, you can just forward that to CEANA Network Forum.
Anybody has it on there, they can put it in a chat.
Yeah, you can put it. So there'll be Q&A talking specifically about convention, some of the details that is going to happen. It's going to be in 2 hours from now. So I think you can hear me 7 p.m. Eastern. You can put it. There'll be details about cancellation, registration, if the hotel is full, overflow, whatever, right? All those questions we answered. But what I want to tell you is, if you don't register today, you're going to be late. Okay, there are so many goodies. The first people who register have a free buffet. I saw the ad, right? I mean, there's so many things.
There's a free buffet we are having.
Yeah, if you know you are coming, what do you want to wait, right?
Right.
Is there any reason, Nicole? Do you know any reason why people want to wait?
There's no reason at all. There's no reason.
So register now. You get a free breakfast. I mean, you don't get that from every hotel. Right?
I'm going to tell you guys, the free breakfast, it's a reason for you to register right now. Because waking up, you have your activities and waking up and having to go buy food and you don't have anything to eat. I promise you, the free breakfast is going to be something that you want to do. So I want you to register. If Mr. President, can I say this, express this, we want you to be there. We don't want you to come late. It is only going to be at your benefit to register now. Because you're going to have a convenient place to stay. You're going to have a breakfast and you're going to be part of it. You not have to drive or get Uber to have to come because you didn't register on time. You are staying someplace else. And now you come in, your registration, your name tag, and all of that is messed. Just register right now. Register right now. There's no reason for you not to do it. So I really am looking for Mr. President, I'm really looking forward to seeing a lot of new people this year. Looking forward to seeing a lot of new people, a lot of old people, because a lot of people are asking and we really want them to make it. So there's no reason for you at all not to register right now. We are in June. This is June 1st. You only have 2 months. So we want you to do that and be there. Make sure you join us. If anybody on the have the link, we're going to share the link in the chat for you so that you can join for the Q&A session. Mr. President, is there anything? I'm looking on this phone here, CEANA 2025 update, to look for the link. I don't see it here, but
I'm gonna. I think I should have it right. Kofi, if you, I think I should be able to send it to you, right?
If you send it to me, I can put it in the chat for those who are online.
Yeah, or VP2, if you can hear me. I don't know, Mr. PR, are you on?
If they're not, it's fine. We can get it later.
Okay, yeah. I'll send it to you, right? So you can send it. Yeah, it's very good. There will be updates that folks can listen to. I just send that to you. Okay. Folks can listen to about Dallas. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. I have that. Okay. So anything else, Mr. President? I know you have to come back. I honestly want you to come back with Tugby. I want you to have a conversation with Tugby, one of the shows. I want you guys to come together, 2 of you, to be on a call. So when we have his phone situation settled, when he's online, I'll let you know. You let me know when you can join us, so that you guys can have a, because he speaks highly of you, and he will appreciate you joining us on the call. So we're looking forward to that. And I also, now that it's in June, we are getting close. I know not just CEANA Central and the other shows, you're going to come more because we're going to have more discussion all the way through September, right? So we're gonna have more CEANA all the way through September. So I know you already prepare for that. So if you have dates, send it to me so that I can mark you down. But just let me know those days that you're going to be available so that we can work it out. And if there's somebody specific you want to join on your place, also you can designate too. You can also do that as we come and do this, because we want to be in spirit, in CEANA spirit, going forward all the way to the 2nd of September. So I appreciate your time with me today. I thank you for joining. Thank you for these updates.
Is that a closing remarks or something? Or yeah.
Huh?
Is that a closing remarks from me or?
You do want, yeah, I do want a closing remark from you. So I want you to, whatever your closing remark is, I wanted to, thank you first for joining. We are looking forward to the next one. But you have a closing remark. You can give your closing remark and then, we can go from there. So what is your closing remark, Mr. President? What do you have to say to your folks?
No, I just want to say it's been an honor to actually serve. This will be my last year as CEANA president.
Oh.
Yeah, for the past 6 years from COVID through virtual conventions, right? And then we came back to in-person conversion. Yeah, it's not been easy, but the what bind us together is the spirit of togetherness. I was told by a couple of people, this is what they told me. CEANA, you have something very unique. Keep it. Don't break it. Okay. These are invited guests from CEANA, prior CEANA conventions from different parties. Most of them are, all of them are Ghanaians, but they came from different countries, but different parties. Sorry. One thing they said is, you have something which is unique. It's never happened anywhere. So keep it. Don't drop it.
Right.
So what I want to tell everybody is, we are doing very well, but we can do better, right?
Right.
Yeah. Let's learn from history, because if you don't learn from history, we are bound to repeat the same mistakes as we move forward. So it's a basic idea, right? Idea is we want to develop our homeland. Basic.
Right.
Whatever it means you can use your brain, give ideas to help develop. It's good.
Right.
You can use your resources, or you can use your skill. You say, I'm an engineer. You want to go to build. I will draft the plan for you. I may not give you money, right? But I can give you my brain. So all of us, no matter whatever you do, how can we develop our homeland? That's the idea.
Right.
You don't need to be in North America to do that. Okay?
No.
CEANA is formed in North America because we took the initiative. But from Abidjan, Point Boy to Badagry, we are all one people.
Right.
The European put a barrier between us.
Yep.
I promise you. You can sell, if you are okra farmer. That is one thing I see Benin. They have a lot of okra farmer along the coast. You can sell the same okra to Abidjan, Ghana, Togo, and Nigeria. You don't need to ship it to China. So those of you listening to me, my idea is, don't worry about boundaries, okay? Let's talk to each other.
Right.
You don't need to be North America to support homeland. You are there. You are in Parliament. You are in Lomé. What can you do? So I'm encouraging everybody that look into yourself. This is my homeland. The government of whatever US will not come and build a place for you. We are doing it. So whatever you have, participate. Join a group. If you don't have a group, call your brother, your sister, form a group. Others will join. Together, we can have CEANA. So I want to invite everybody who can make it to Dallas. Please come. It's going to be a game-changing environment. If for any reason you cannot come, participate. My version to participate. And together, all of us can have what we call United CEANA. Or I'll call it ECOWAS CEANA, right? Not agree to Abidjan. We are together. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Mr. President. We appreciate that. Thank you for your closing remark. I didn't actually know that this was your last year. I did not know that. So wow. Okay. It's been 6 years. All right. Time flies.
I need
Time
to
flies.
take a break, right?
You know, you get to take a break. Indeed, you get to
Yeah,
take a
yeah,
break. You
yeah.
get to take a break. So we appreciate you and we thank you for your. We're gonna come back. It's not like a farewell right now. We're still going to, be going through. So thank you, for that. We didn't know. So okay, so we're gonna be seeing looking at new president and everything. Okay, all right. Well, while you are here, we're gonna take as much as we can, get as much information as you can. And I know that this is an experience that you're never going to forget. So this is something that you have learned a lot from as well. So I know that it's going to be a bittersweet, and I hope you're still going to be part of everything. You're not going anywhere. You're still going to be part of CEANA. So there you go. So we thank you very much, Mr. President. Again, this is just one of the many sessions we're going to have for this year, leading to CEANA, leading to the convention in October. So we appreciate your time tonight. I thank you very much for joining us. Thank you for the knowledge. Thank you for the information. And I'm looking forward to the next one. So I want you to stay safe, and hello to the family and everybody. I'm looking forward to our next session. So let me know your calendar. Let me know your schedules so that I can put you down so that we can mark it. And if anyone, like I said, anyone you want to come in and fill in or you want to come with, so that we can prepare for those. But until we celebrate your, not retirement, but until we celebrate that, we still have a lot of work to do. So we still have a lot of work leading to CEANA, because I know you want to leave something huge before you leave. So thank you very much, Mr. President, for your time this afternoon. Looking forward to the next one. Anything else you have to say for the folks?
Adios.
Adios. All right, guys, thank you very much for joining. I appreciate you staying here with us today. Please, share the link with anyone that everyone. I was trying to share the link for the video. For the question and Q&A is not allowing me to show the page, the picture, because it's not a link. But I'll figure out, if I figure out, I'll share it with you guys. It's not a link, so it's hard for me to post it. But I thank you guys for joining me today. We thank the president for coming in with these information that we need, the high level details. He's gonna come back so we can deep dive and give you more information about CEANA. But guys, CEANA 2025, I just want you guys not to miss it. I want you to register. I want you to be there. I want you to support. I want you to be part of it. I want you to be part of this, this thing we are doing in, 2025 in Dallas. CEANA 2025 in Dallas. Not just that, but be part of CEANA, be part of the associations, be part of this, thing. What President was saying earlier, I was there last year. Few people, when they come, they did say, they give advice, don't break it. This is a CEANA, this is thing, don't break it. I remember I was hearing that too. They say, this is something that you guys have. It is important. It's something good. Don't break it. So just keep going. So we have to keep going. We can't do it alone. So we need all of us to do it together. So I thank you guys again. Join us next Sunday, 4 p.m. If you have not registered to CEANA TV, register to CEANA. Subscribe to CEANA TV. If you have not subscribed to Chatting Wonoko, I want you to subscribe right now. I want you to share the link. Be here every Sunday at 4 p.m. or 8 p.m. Eastern time. 8 p.m. GMT, actually. I'm getting my days confused. It's 4 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. GMT. For now. So miato fofonye dada yon dak pe na mi be mi no ka mi kudo mi egbe alo. Dimanche prochain mi invité à Medene Bava kudo mi dimanche prochain 16h GMT 16h Eastern Time, je ne sais même pas comment dire ça, ou bien 20h GMT, Ghana, Togo, Benin, Nigeria, wherever you are, it is 8 p.m. C'est 20h. Mais je vous dis merci. Until then, until Sunday, stay safe and blessed, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you very much for joining us. We want to